Hello everyone, welcome to American Firearms Network. Thank you all for watching our show. We appreciate it so much. To our subscribers, we are grateful. For our new viewers, we hope you like it enough to subscribe and share, and thank you. Today's topic is a very interesting one and a tough one for both Paul and I. If you can only have one gun, wow, right? If you can only have one gun. And so I'm going to talk about it a little bit on a self-defense type of gun. I know if you can only have one gun in the range, if you can only have, there's 100 different scenarios, right? If you can only have one gun for sport shooting, one gun for hunting, whatever. I'm going to talk about, for me personally,
right,
for one gun for self-defense.
Yeah. Okay.
And I have a bunch of guns all tricked out. I have my Glock 19X with a Timney trigger. I have a Trigicon sights. I have the Holosun competition dot. I can go on and on. The list goes on and on. I try to carry always a stock gun. That's my personal preference. I love the other guns. I'm not saying I won't carry some of those other guns with the trigger and all that stuff. I try to carry a stock gun. If I can only carry one gun, that is so hard of a question. I got to be honest. I think if I can only do one, it would be my Glock 30S and 45 ACP. And it's bone stock. I can shoot well with it, and I like stock, right? Because it's reliable. Stock is reliable. You're in a problem. You have a trigger, whatever it is. And I'm not saying something would go wrong with a upgraded trigger or something like that, but stock is always your safest bet in a self-defense weapon, in my opinion, right? So I think the 30S, I also have a stock SIG X Macro, P365 X Macro.
You only have
stock.
You can only have one gun though.
You're right, I just tripped it up. I'm sorry everyone, I tripped up. I was about to get into, I wanted to talk about two or three other guns.
One gun!
Okay.
I got watch you.
My one gun is the Glock 30S, if I had to pick one right now. That is the Glock 30S bone stock for self-defense. That's my one gun if I had to pick.
Okay. I'm going to if it was me, I love mechanics. But when it's all said and done, if I have to pick one gun to go to war, it's going to be the Glock 19.
Stock?
Stock. Glock 19.
Okay, that's fair.
I've mastered that gun.
It's as reliable as you get.
Yeah.
It's as reliable as you get.
I love mechanics, but let me tell you something. If it really kicks off, I know that Glock's not going to jam on me. That Glock 19.
And it's stock.
It's stock. It'll eat anything.
Yep. And that's, so we're both on the same page.
Yeah.
We both agree if you're going to carry a gun in self-defense, you really want it stock, in my opinion. That is, you want it reliable. You don't want any issues. You don't want to blow out your trigger in a situation, or something's not right, or something goes wrong, or whatever this case may be. In my opinion, you're always best with bone stock, and that's what I carry, and you agree the same thing.
Yeah, and to me, Glocks are not the best shooting gun.
I agree with that. They're not.
You won't have to clean a Glock for a month, and it's got dirt and grease in it. And then you pull that gun and you shoot that gun, and it will shoot. It will take any ammo. I mean, it's a flipping war gun.
My Glock.
They're just...
My Glocks that I have that are stock never break, and I shoot a lot out of them. They just don't break.
They just keep going.
I don't want to jinx it, right?
Yeah.
They'll break this week. But I haven't had any issues with them. I've shot in the rain and and everything, and just sweat dumping off me, and it always works.
I've bought brand new guns.
And it's not the best shooting stock gun.
No, it's not.
Okay?
Listen, we've talked about this. I've bought brand new spanking new guns.
Yeah.
Take them to the range, and I have jams on them.
Yeah.
I've got a gun that I've had, it's a Glock, I've had for over 12 years, and I've never had a jam in that Glock 19.
Yeah.
Never had a jam in it.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just...
And I put a lot of rounds in my 30S. Never a problem.
Never a problem.
It always works. It always works. So,
yeah, so...
Anyway, listen, we'd love to hear in the comments. Please tell us what you think about what's your one gun. If you can only have one gun, remember, don't drift off like I did. If you can only have one gun, You can only say that in the comments. One gun. Okay, what would it be? I would love to hear that from you guys. All right? Thank you for watching. We appreciate you. Have a great day.